Good afternoon. Today is Sunday, March 29th, 2020. My name is Ricardo Sandoval, and this video is for week 3 of Biology 240. In today's video, I will be showing the anatomy and physiology of certain parts of a fetal pig. For the remainder of this video, you'll hear my voice, but just see my hand and a tool pointing to the various portions of the pig. And I do have to apologize initially. I may have been a bit too ambitious or aggressive in the dissection, making some of the veins and arteries perhaps a bit difficult to see, or I may just have eliminated them completely. But I will be talking about what each piece does. So from that being said, I'm going to go ahead and change the angle of the camera and we'll get started. Okay, so we're going to start with what's called the external jugular vein. And the purpose of the external jugular vein is that it drains blood from the head, the brain, the face, and the neck in humans, and it sends it towards the heart. Now, the external jugular vein should be right around here on this pig. Now, the internal jugular vein, it's a major blood vessel, again, that drains blood from the face, brain, and the neck, and there normally is, or there should be, an interior jugular vein here and right around there. So next up are the left and right subclavian veins. The left and right subclavian veins, what they do is they drain blood from the upper extremities, from the arms, for example, and they send this blood back to the heart. And then the subclavian veins here should be right around here for the right, and then right around here for the left subclavian vein. Next up is the brachiocephalic trunk. And the brachiocephalic trunk, it provides oxygenated blood that's already gone through gas exchange in the lungs to the head, the neck, and the arms. And the brachiocephalic trunk should be located right around here. The next bit is the superior vena cava. So the superior vena cava, of course, is towards the top because that's what superior means. And it brings deoxygenated blood from the head, neck, arms, and the thoracic region of the body to the right atrium. And then my superior vena cava, so this is, of course, the heart, should be right around here. Next up is the cephalic vein. So the cephalic vein, it's a superficial, so very close to the top, vein of the upper limb. So in this pig, upper limbs are these two. And they carry deoxygenated blood from the capillaries back to the heart. And in anatomy, as far as body positioning, cephalic means head. And the cephalic vein should be right around in this area. And next up, what I'm going to talk about is the common carotid artery. And what the common carotid artery does is it supplies blood for the head and the neck. And then on this pig, the common carotid, and again, forgive me for the mess here, but the common carotid should be right around here. Next up, it will be the right ventricle of the heart. And the right ventricle, it receives the oxygenated blood from the right atrium, and it pumps it under low pressure into the lungs via the pulmonary artery for gas exchange to occur. And then our right ventricle is right here. This is the right ventricle of the heart. Then the left ventricle of the heart is the thickest parts of the heart chamber. Its responsibility is to pump oxygenated blood under high pressure throughout the systemic circuit or the entire body. And this is our left ventricle. And then lastly, the coronary artery is what supplies blood to the heart. And this is our coronary artery here. All right, thank you. The coronary artery of the heart is here. It's this blue line here. And again, what it does is that it supplies blood to the heart.